Everybody, everyone, today we're going to make some Frati Fritti, which is a typical, it's done all over Italy during the Carnival season, which is normally in end of January, February time. I'm doing a kind of a Sardinian version. And obviously, my name is Tony Sale from Pasta Academy. I'm originally from Sardinia, so I'm doing the Sardinian version. What we need for this here is 1 kilo and 100 grams of flour, 600 milliliters of milk, 150 grams of sugar, 150 grams of butter, 4 eggs, 50 grams of yeast, fresh yeast, and 16 grams of baking powder, the peel of 1 orange, the peel of 1 lemon, and the juice of 1 fresh orange. And you can put any liquor you like. Obviously, I'm doing the Sardinian style, so I'm using the filo verro, which is a Sardinian grappa. Okay. So they are the ingredients. Okay. What we do is we put the eggs first in our mixer. Four eggs. Okay. And we put the sugar, and we get it going for a few minutes until the eggs, the sugar is melted and is incorporated in the eggs. In the meantime, we warm up the milk a little bit, so it's going to be lukewarm. We put the yeast in the milk. So starts kind of, while are we waiting for the eggs to, okay. We're going to wait a few minutes for the eggs now. Stop. Okay, now the eggs have been mixing for a few minutes with the sugar. What I do is I add the orange juice. Orange juice goes in there. Okay. At this stage, what I do is I change the whisker to my mixing hook. And I start adding the milk with the yeast. The flour, after the flour, orange and the lemon zest. The butter. Baking powder and lievito dolce. And the last ingredients, the most important one, the grappa, Sardegna filofreddo. Okay, you go to let the dough now. The machine is going to work for about 20 minutes. It's going to be nice and smooth. To incorporate all the ingredients. It's going to work for about 20 minutes, and then we'll see you a little bit later. The dough has been mixing for about 20 minutes, so now it's ready. Can you see the consistency? Should be like this. Should be soft. Should stick to your fingers. Should stick to the hook. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a container. Then you get rid of this one here. Can you see? It should stick to your fingers. That's perfectly okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a large container, because it's got to rest for about 2 to 3 hours in a kind of warm place, not too hot. You can cover it up with obviously cover it up with a cling film, maybe put an old blanket on top if it's kind of winter, if it's in this, obviously it is, if it's Carnevale. Okay. Can you see? It's good to stick it to your fingers. It's not too soft and it's not too hard either. Okay, what you do is you put it covered with a cling film and a cloth, and they will let it rest for about it's good to double the size. It's good to become double the amount it is now. So it's good to raise. Okay, and we'll see you later on. So again, this is the dough for the Fatti Fritti. Earlier on, you see the way it's doubled up on the size. 3 hours later, it's cleared from the cling film. Put it in here for the moment. Okay, at the moment, as you can see, it's very sticky. So what I do is get some water so I can wet my fingers. What you're going to do is you're going to make a stump now then. With the flour. Okay, just good to take the dough, small amounts, because what they will do is they will rise. You're going to form, I mean, you can cut it with a glass if you like. They don't have it to be all the same size. That is the beauty of this one here. Even if they are irregular, they're fine. It'll be perfectly okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to just stretch them small amounts and make a hole in the middle. And put them, make sure they're a couple inches apart because they go to rest for an hour. And then they go to, they won't double up, but they will expand again. Okay, and then we'll see you later for the third and final phase. Okay, the Fatti fritti will be rested for an hour, over an hour, so they're all nice and fluffy. So what you do is you cook them now. Again, they're always going to be $160 $170. That is the perfect temperature for frying. So you're going to turn down. You got to watch out because they cook very quickly. They only take 1 minute or so. You're going to turn them around quickly. Obviously, you do one side which is nice and brown, a nice golden color. And what you're going to do is you're going to try not to overcook them on the bottom side. Perfect. Ideally, you should keep. They should have a line. That is what they're called Frati. So you saw, it didn't take very long. They should have a line between the top and the bottom. That's why they call Frati fritti. Okay, now we got the Fatti fritti, which they are, I cooked all of them, almost all of them. So they are the end result. What we normally do with them, when they're still hot, we just sprinkle them with a custard sugar all around, so you got a nice coating of custard sugar, and place them in whatever display plate that you want to. Make sure they got a good coating of granulated sugar. I may have said custard sugar before, but it's granulated sugar in the end that it needs. And they are your Fatti fritti. And let's do that test. You see, if you cut them, they are full of nice and spongy, nice and light. And let's see what they taste like. This is the important thing. Naughty but nice, as you say. Beautiful. They're very rich, but they're very nice. So this is our Fatti fritti, which we normally do for Carnevale. Here we go. If you like this video, you can press the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be doing more Carnival desserts and sweets and more fresh pastas on my Pasta Academy channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.